Yo, it's your boy Smoke About their Madden video. Today's video, we're going to be grading every first round rookie taken in the 2024 draft. Now, there is technically still one game to play, but we do have a good idea of how all these rookies have performed in this season. And we're going to go ahead and give them grades. If you guys are interested in this kind of video, I recommend you guys subscribe for more content like this. But we also did post a video very similar, grading every rookie taken in the first round of 2024 after 6 weeks. So, 6 weeks is right around the mid-season point. I mean, it is a couple weeks off, but it's basically the mid-season point. But now, since the season's over, or one game away, let's go ahead and grade these rookies. So, Caleb Williams, we got him at a B. I mean, not a bad rookie year with only 6 interceptions, but, he didn't have a lot of passing touchdowns. His yards were bad. I mean, 3,393 yards. But here's the thing about Caleb Williams. Yeah, he gets sacked a lot. And yes, that Bears offensive line isn't great. He holds the ball for a long time. And you got to think, Caleb Williams, he's got a lot of pieces, man. I mean, he's got Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore. Like I don't know, man. But he is a rookie, so we'll give him a B. I feel like he will. I feel like he will be a stud in the future, but I just feel like it's going to take him a little bit more time than someone like Jaden Daniels. So Jaden Daniels is an A plus. I mean, obviously, he has over 3,500 passing yards on the year. He has 25 touchdowns. He does have 9 interceptions, which is higher than Caleb Williams, but he has 6 rushing touchdowns. All right, now Drake May, he did have a little bit less playing time than the 2 picks ahead of him. He's going to be a D, just had a little bit more struggles than the rest of them, but, he's not in a great situation in New England, so I'm not saying he's bad at all. Marvin Harrison, a C plus. Marvin Harrison really only had that one good game against the Rams, but that's not really his fault. He should get utilized more in that game plan and offense. And Joe Alt, I mean, he's an A plus, man. He's been an absolute stud for the Chargers. He's ranked 15th best in offensive tackles already, according to PFF. The New York Giants selected Malik Neighbors with the 6th overall pick, and we're going to give him an A. Really good year, really close to an A plus, but I can't give it to him. I don't want to give it an A pluses like they're, I don't know, like they're candy. I mean, really good year, 104 receptions, over 1,100 yards, 6 receiving touchdowns. But I am going to save this A plus for a receiver deeper in the draft who has put up better numbers. So I hope that didn't give it away, but I think you guys will probably know. Anyway, JC Latham, he hasn't played a whole lot, or he actually has played a whole lot, but I mean, he really hasn't shown too much. He already has 10 penalties on the year, which isn't ideal. You don't want double digit penalties as an O lineman. He does have a decent pass block. I mean, JC Latham, I would give him a C. I mean, the Titans definitely want someone better on that offensive line. Michael Penix, if you guys didn't know, in the 6 weeks, grading them after 6 weeks, if they had too small of a sample size to grade, we just give them a C. C is a neutral grade. It's not bad, not good. So, yeah, Michael Penix, C. Too early to tell for him. I mean, he did play 2 games and had 2 turnovers, but I mean, the one wasn't his fault. I mean, from Kyle Pitts. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's playing lights out, but it's not like he's playing bad either. But anyway, he's only played 2 games, so yeah, he gets a C. Roman Dunze, I'm going to give him a C plus. I mean, he's actually got a fair amount of yards. He has over 700 yards, but he only has 3 touchdowns. Doesn't get utilized in the red zone a whole lot. JJ McCarthy, he is a C as well. He hasn't played at all, so he's a C, obviously. Hopefully, Vikings fans hope he's good. But honestly, Sam Darnold came out of nowhere and really performed this year. So who knows? Maybe Sam Darnold could be your franchise quarterback the way he's played this year. Now we got Old Fashioned New, selected by the New York Jets. We got him at a C rating. He has 7 penalties on the year, and he has a PFF grade of 61.2. I mean, he's pretty mid so far. Bo Nix, we got him at an A. Really good season for Bo Nix. I mean, 3,454 yards. He has 26 passing touchdowns, I believe, and 12 interceptions. Interceptions are the highest we have seen from a rookie, but he did have those first 3 week struggles. Ever since then, he's been really amazing. Brock Bowers is an A plus, and I mean, for obvious reasons, he's one of the generational talents in this draft, along with Jaden Daniels and Joe Alt. So, I mean, Brock Bowers, he's sitting at over 1,100 yards, over 108 receptions. He just broke Puka Nakua's record for rookie receptions, I believe. So, yeah, it's very amazing. Now, Talise Fuaga, the tackle from the New Orleans Saints, he started the year really good, but I feel like he's kind of been playing lackluster as of late. He's only allowed 6 sacks. I mean, that's not bad at all. We're going to give him a B. He's a really great run blocker, though. That is where he shines the most. And then late to Lotto, the edge rusher from the Indianapolis Colts, the first defensive player taken in the draft. He's having a really good year too. We'll give him a B plus. 37 quarterback pressures, 4 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. People don't really people don't really know, but yeah, he does have 3 forced fumbles. So I mean, yeah, pretty good. He can get pressure on the QB when needed as well. So pretty good for Letu Lato, the Indianapolis Colts. Now we're going to start seeing more defense taken with Byron Murphy, the Seattle Seahawks. He hasn't done a whole lot, but it hasn't been a bad year. So we'll give him a C. He has 21 tackles and 1 sack. Dallas Turner, he has 9 tackles and 3 sacks. We'll give him a C plus. That is less tackles, but 2 more sacks. Amarius Mims, he really hasn't played a whole lot for the Cincinnati Bengals. He is an offensive tackle. He has 4 penalties and he's allowed 4 sacks. And again, that's not playing often. So yeah, honestly, C minus is a little bit of generous rating, but I know it gives offensive tackles normally some time to develop, so try to be nice there. Then we got Jared Verse. A lot of people not talking about Jared Verse, I feel like. I feel like more people should be talking about how good of a rookie year he's actually having. So an A minus for Jared Verse, 40 tackles, 6 sacks, but that's not even the big thing right there. 75 quarterback pressures. Do you know how insane that is for a rookie, especially on the Rams defense, who has been lackluster ever since Aaron Donald's retired? That is pretty special. 75 quarterback pressures. Now with the 20th pick, we got Troy Fenton, and we are going to give him a C plus. He really hasn't played a whole lot for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 21, we got Chop Robinson, and we're going to give him a B plus because he really hasn't done a whole lot, but he has 11 tackles on the year and 7 sacks. 7 sacks is quite a bit for a rookie, or at least it's ideal. I would say you always want to try to get double-digit sacks, but for a rookie, I mean, I'm not going to hate on you for getting 7 sacks. Quinyon Mitchell, we actually did a career sim on this guy because someone requested it. But we have him at a B plus. Pretty solid year. 41 tackles, only 40 receptions allowed. That is really good when you only have 40 receptions allowed. Ryan Thomas is an A plus. I mean, this guy's having a brilliant year. Come on, the poverty Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's putting up 80 receptions, 1,179 yards, and 10 receiving touchdowns. We are going to give the A plus to Brian Thomas Jr. Terrell Arnold, we are going to give him a C plus. He has 47 tackles on the year and 58 receptions allowed. Not too bad, but doesn't have. He only has a little bit more tackles than Quinyon Mitchell, and he has a lot more receptions allowed, over 15 more. So we give him a C plus. It's not a horrible year. Jordan Morgan, he's only going to get a C. He's mainly been out for injury for the Green Bay Packers. Now, another offensive lineman that was taken in this draft, Graham Barton, the center for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I was really high on this guy. He had a really good start to the season, but the one thing that is really dragging his rating down, I want to give this guy an A if I'm being honest. He looked really good in the first half of the season, but he's starting to earn some penalties, man. 13 penalties. That is bad. That is really bad. So, honestly, B minus might even be a little bit nice of a rating. That's really bad. Only allowed 1 sack, and he's really good. Like I'm telling you, Graham Barton will definitely be a center selected to Pro Bowls. At least he should be. Darius Robinson, he is getting a D. He hasn't done a whole lot, and he has missed some time from injury, I believe. Xavier Worthy getting a C. Kansas City Chiefs, they like him, but they didn't really utilize him as much as I really anticipated them to. They went out and got DeAndre Hopkins, showing they don't fully believe in him to take the full wide receiver one role. But Xavier Worthy, he's done a little bit. He's put up like over 500 receiving yards, but nothing crazy at all. All right, now we're getting to the worst rated rookie in their first season played. Tyler Gutton, he's getting a D minus. This guy has been so bad for the Dallas Cowboys. Offensive line, it does take offensive line a little bit longer to develop, especially getting used to NFL speed and all that. But man, this guy has been horrible his rookie year. 16 penalties. Yes, 19 penalties and 5 sacks allowed. Very rough first year for Tyler Gunn. Not saying he'll be horrible his whole career. Who knows? Maybe he'll turn it around, but I'm just saying that is a god awful start. Then we got Nate Wiggins at a C plus. Not He hasn't been too bad for the Baltimore Ravens. 29 tackles, only 31 receptions allowed. He doesn't get targeted too much because he gets a little less playing time. But yeah, I mean Nate Wiggins, I mean not bad at all. So now this takes us to the last two picks on the 2024 draft, 31 being Ricky Parasol. We're going to give him a C. Unfortunately, he didn't play much because he was a victim of a gunshot wound in San Francisco. So, that's very sad, but I think he's played a total of maybe 5 games, and he has 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, not bad. I mean, maybe he could be a C+, plus, but we'll give him a C. He hasn't played a whole lot. I know he's a maximum of 7 games. But anyway, Xavier Leggett was the last pick in the draft. We're going to give him a C plus, 46 receptions on the year, 467 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Not horrible considering he was in Carolina and the offense was very much struggling in the beginning of the year at least. I mean, they looking a little better, but I mean, it's still the Panthers, so they're not great. Anyway, that's around on the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. See you guys in the next video. Appreciate you guys watching so much. If you guys love the NFL, Madden 25, I mean, just basically anything football, even college football, we post content every now and then. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn those post notifications on. It'll be highly appreciated. See you guys in the next video.